Good day, ma'am. I am Jeneriel Cagas from BSHM 3B, and for today's video, I will be report a chapter 9 entitled Laws Regulating Travel and Tour Services. And here's the learning objectives. First, enumerate the procedure in setting up a travel agency. Second, identify the responsibilities of a legitimate travel agency or tour operator. Third, differentiate ethical from unethical practices by travel agencies and tour operators. Lastly, give examples of issues, concerns, and problems travel agencies and tour operators may have in the conduct of their business. Next, travel agencies play a crucial role in the tourism industry, supporting the nation's economy and requiring government promotion and regulation. The Department of Tourism and Supreme Court decisions define travel agency and tour operator business, and the Electronic Commerce Law RA 8792 covers ticketing. Next, nature and description of the business. Tour operators and tour guides are entities that arrange transportation, accommodation, and inbound tours for individuals or groups, either for a fee or commission, and guide tourists for various forms of compensation. Next, accreditation of travel agencies and tour operators. Section 2. Who may apply for accreditation? The following may apply for accreditation as tour operator and travel agency. A resident Filipino citizen. B. A partnership organized under the limbs of the Philippines, at least 60% of its capital being owned by Filipino citizens. And C. Corporations organized under the laws of the Philippines, at least 60% of the subscribed common or voting shares of stocks of which is owned by Filipino citizens, and the composition of its board of directors being at least 60% Filipinos. Next, Section 3. For purposes of accreditation, the following are the supporting documents to be submitted with the applications. A. In case of a single proprietorship, a business name certificate and all amendments thereto in the case of partnership or corporations. A certified true copy of the articles of partnership, incorporation, and its bylaws and amendments thereto duly registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission. B. Complete list of its executive officers and employees, tour guide, and travel representatives, if any, indicating their nationality, home address, and experience, including names and establishments previously or currently affiliated with, position and length of service showing following. 1. In the case of the manager, proof that he has at least 3 years managerial experience in tour operations or has earned a degree in Bachelor of Science in Tourism or has successfully completed a tour operator's course. 2. Proof that at least 2 of the permanent staff have at least 2 years experience in tour operations. C. For alien officers and employees, valid visa from the Bureau of Immigration and the proper permit from the Department of Labor and Employment. D. Contract of lease or contract to lease the office space intended for the use of the agency, or in the absence thereof, a sworn statement by the lessor that said agency is a lease of his building stating the area thereof. E. Mayor's permit municipal license. F. Latest income tax return and audited financial statements reflecting a minimum working capital of 500,000 pesos. G. An annual performance report on the sales production and the tariff sheet detailing services, rates, validity, terms, conditions, and responsibilities. And lastly, such other documents that the department may require from time to time. Next, Section 4. Additional requirements for tour operator using a motor vehicle. No tour operator shall use any motor vehicle while conducting tours or transporting tourists unless such motor vehicle is accredited with the department and sporting a tourist plate. Section 5. Minimum office requirements. The tour operator shall comply with the following office requirements. A. It shall be located in a commercial district and not in a residential district. B. It must be easily identifiable and shall be used exclusively for the tour operation business. Next, accreditation under the International Air Transport Association or IATA. IATA accredits airline-appointed agencies and travel sales intermediary agencies requiring specific objectives and business standards for each type. Next, airline-appointed services or 18 appoints travel agencies through agency agreements with 79 customer airlines, each setting its own standards and appointment criteria. Travel agencies receive commissions on air transportation services sales determined by individual agency rates. Any travel agency holding standard and or airline ticket stock or capable of e-ticketing may apply as IATA airline-appointed agency. The standards for accreditation will be based on the following. A. Managerial qualifier. A full-time person with at least 2 years of managerial experience in an accredited agency, corporate travel department, or passenger air transportation sales capacity at an airline. 3 years of experience as a sales officer or 4 years of experience in a travel-related business offering travel services to the general public is eligible. B. Technical qualifier. A full-time individual with at least 1 year of experience in selling commercial air transportation must have passed the certified ERC specialist test and have at least 3 years of experience in the field. C. Premises. D. Financial capability. E. Security standards. Next, travel sales intermediary or TSI. A travel sales intermediary or TSI is a business that sells and brokers travel services like cruises, tours, hotels, car rentals, and transportation without holding airline agency appointments or issuing tickets. Any business who wish to obtain accreditation by IATA or as a TSI is required to meet the following standards. To obtain a travel agency license, the owner must be registered with IATA for 2 years, earn 20,000 in 3 years, be a home-based travel agency, invest 10,000, operate for 1 year, and generate 20,000 in gross travel income or 200,000 in sales. The business must have legal form business bank account, letters of recommendation, and compliance with laws. Next, accreditation of tour guides. Section 9. Requirements for issuance of accreditation. An applicant for accreditation as tour guide shall submit the following. A. Proof that the applicant has passed a seminar for tour guides duly conducted by the Department of Tourism or the other agencies duly authorized by the department to conduct the seminar, provided, however, that this requirement may be waived by the department to where the applicant possesses special academic or professional qualifications relevant to that tourism. B. Certificate of good health issued by any duly accredited government physician. C. Clearance from the National Bureau of Investigations. In the case of alien applicants, valid visa from the Bureau of Immigration and the proper permit from the Dept of Labor and Employment. D. Mayor's permit or municipal license. E. Latest income tax return. And lastly, such other document that the department may require from time to time. And that's all for my report in Chapter 9. Once again, this is Jeneriel Cagas from BSHM 3B. Thank you and God bless.